Alright, chemistry students, welcome to the review for Chapter 6. I am turning to my little section notes here to see how it is I can help you study for this thing. And, oh, there we go. I found it. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this test. There are going to be about 34 questions on the test, worth more than 34 points because some questions, some numbers, like question 33 has four parts to it. So that's really 33, 34, 35, and 36. Number 32 actually has A, B, and C, so that's 33, 32, 33, 34. So the other, and then 34 has like 5 choices. So this is probably going to be every bit of 45, 50 points. And maybe, oh yeah, maybe a lot more than that, maybe closer to 55 points. So let's get started and see how I can give you some advice on this. There's going to be a matching section, of course, like there always is. And let me tell you the things that you'll want to know for this matching section. You'll want to know the definition of a metal and halogen, an inner transition metal, a representative element. Of course, hopefully all these sound familiar to you. Oh, I know you know this one because we just talked about it. Ionization energy, right? You know all about that. You should know the alkaline earth metal. Actually, metals. Listen, you should know what a cation is. Know about this. Electronegativity. And the transition metal. Alright. What block do we find the transitional metals? Hopefully you said D block, right? Because you know the S block are representative elements. The P block are representative elements, right? Not replace. What is that? Oh yeah, rep elements. That's right. Okay. S and P. You know the D and the inner transitional, they're the F blocks, right? So hopefully you know that. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh, and the noble gases. The noble gases. Hopefully you know the noble gases. You know what they are. He, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Right? Ring a bell? Okay, well, let me scroll up here a little bit and get rid of that stuff. And that takes care of our matching. Then multiple choice. You have to know about the periodic table, gang. You know, there's a periodic pattern in the physical and chemical properties of the elements when they're arranged in order of something. And what is that order? How is the periodic table ordered? Now, you should know that because it's very, very important. We learned that early on, and this is something that Mendeleev didn't know about back in the time when he was putting the periodic table together. Listen, you need to know about the sublevels. What sublevels correspond to what types of metals and nonmetals? So know the S, P, D, and F blocks, where they're located on the periodic table. Know what the representative elements are. You should know what they are by now. You know, are they group A elements, group B elements? Are they transition? Are they intertransition? Listen, know your metalloids. Metalloids. This has got to sound stupid, repeating this. Metalloids, metalloids. Now I know why Khan does it all the time when he's writing stuff. He says the words over and over again. Listen, don't make fun of the way I'm doing this, or I'll never give you a review again, right? Not like this anyway. So yeah, know what the metalloids are. You're going to have to know different elements. Like here's a question that says when this particular element loses 2 electrons to form like maybe Cu2 plus or Na2 plus or whatever, the elements, the electrons are lost from and you have to know what orbitals they're lost from. So make sure you know how to do your electron configuration. Know the 36 elements, and you better know about iodine too. I'm going to tell you right now. You need to know iodine is iodine is a halogen, right? Know about iodine. Know where you find it. Know what it is. Know which subatomic particle plays the greatest role in determining the physical and chemical properties of an element. Guys, it's not the proton, that's the atomic number. Which one is responsible for the physical and chemical properties? Know about which atoms would have the largest atomic radius, and know the trends of atomic radius. Know what happens from left to right across the different periods of the periodic table. Know if what's happening with the ionization energies, the electronegativity, the atomic masses and the atomic radii, ionization energies. Know about all that. Here's a question. Talks about from which element would you expect a large jump between the first and second ionization energies? So I know we watched that in the video the other day, so be familiar with that. Know about electronegativity once again. Here's another one on atomic size. Know about atomic size. Know which elements have the smallest first ionization energy. Know which ones have the smallest first ionization energy. Know about the alkali metals and the alkaline earth metals. Know for different, once you get an electron configuration of something, like maybe they're going to give you something like 5s2, you need to know what period and what group that is in. What period and what group that is in. So hopefully you'll know how to figure that out. Now listen guys, if it's a 5, then it's got to be in period 5. This is the period, right? The energy level is the period. The period in the periodic table and the energy level is the same thing. Hopefully you know that already, but if not, I'm telling you again, okay? And then know what group it's in. Remember, we talked about that periodic table. We talked about the periodic table. If the second orbital is filled to the s orbital, we know it's in the s block. It's the second electron, so that's going to be group 2a. That's going to be group 2a. Remember, we talked about that the other day on that video as well. You need to write the configurations for the highest occupied energy levels for different elements. So if I give you helium, you need to know, you need to be able to write out the highest occupied energy level for that particular element. You're going to have 5 questions like that. You're going to have to arrange the elements in order of decreasing ionization energy. So you're going to have to know how to do that as well. And then you're going to have to tell whether each of the following elements is an intertransition metal, a noble gas, an alkali metal, an alkaline earth metal, or a halogen. And along with the first 36, make sure you know where to find chromium, neon, and silver as well. Chromium, neon, and silver. And then lastly, which element, you're going to be given 2 elements, and you'll have to know in which each of those groups of 2 elements, which has the higher electronegativity value. So I hope that helps. It was a short review, about 10 minutes long. Best of luck. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in class on Wednesday for your test.